Hello there. How's everybody doing? Right, today I am checking out a game that's out in actually 10 days, so on the 17th. I got an early preview copy of this, or an early review copy I suppose. It's called In Rays of the Light. It's been published by Sometimes You, who have given me a review code for this, so I'm quite happy to check this out. Sometimes You have given me a bunch of different codes as well, and usually they've been pretty interesting. This one, however, is a little bit different. It's actually a remake of an older game, I believe, because I think it's on Steam, and it's called The Light Remake, which seems to indicate that this game existed before and it's been remade, but I know very little about it. I actually started playing it yesterday. I played a little bit. I would start it fresh today, but I'm not gonna. And I'll tell you the reason why when I get into it, because there's a good reason. First of all, I'm just going to show you like all the settings and stuff. You've got some basic settings, and it's quite difficult to read it unless you've got a good TV, like a big TV, or you're sat pretty close. Like yesterday, it's about a 40-inch television, and I was squinting to read this. It's a very bright background and very white text, so I had to squint a little bit. I've also put the brightness on max and the camera on max, because the camera sensitivity as default is pretty low. I had the same problem with Masks of Myths, and that sort of got better when you cranked it up. It still wasn't the best, and I wish it was smoother, to be honest, because that was one of my few gripes with the game. But it was kind of sluggish, and this one's sort of the same. You kind of have to bump it right up. Same with the brightness, and again, I'll show you why when I get into it. And then it's got the controls, which are really weird. As you'll see here, you've basically got a list of the stuff you can do, and it's assigned to numbers, and then it shows you the numbers. Like normally it would say A does this, LB does this, but instead you've got a cross-reference with like the controls and the actual picture. It's really weirdly done. I mean, it's fine, it just makes it a bit more confusing than it really ought to be. Right, anyway, let's dive in. And I'll say I'm not very far. Probably played the game for 20 minutes or so last night. Had to stop playing because the wife was getting a little bit dizzy with it, but I think that's more to do with these types of games more than anything. Right, so I'll show you why I cranked up the brightness and why I'm not replaying, because the section I've just done is this bit. And if you look at this, can you see how dark this is? I turned off the light, it's pitch black. And so you wander around this tiny space, and it's stopped now, but there was like a flickering light going on, like a flickering red light, and it made it really hard to focus. And under here, as you can probably see, it's sort of like a labyrinth. So I got extremely stressed trying to navigate through it, and I was walking around in circles, and it was kind of pissing me off. Oh, am I going the right way? Yeah, I think I'm going the right way. I thought I was at the end of this tunnel section, but it seems like I'm not. Although this seems to be a lot better at least, because it's not flickering lights and stuff. Okay, now as you can see, like this is turning round and moving. It's all kind of sluggish. Like now, this is running speed, and it's very slow. I know walking simulators are quite slow paced, but this one's particularly slow. Anyway, we have a notepad. 24 days have passed. Many people have died. Most cases were radiation treatment. Some died of starvation. We were running out of food and water. It is terrifying to witness this situation that's hard. 638 people, everyone had their own life, their own dreams. Relatives, mothers, fathers, etc. However, they had children. However, one moment of that all ceased to make sense. So did it make no sense in the past either, if we were coming to such finality. They're all already dead, we're going to die, so we won't stall for time. Okay. Oops. So there's a lot of notes spread through the game like that. And it kind of builds up a bit of backstory. Now it seems like there's some kind of apocalypse, which Okay, this is the camera moving by itself. Okay, the lights have gone out. I think it wants me to go back here. That seems to be a very clear indication. Now, as I say, it seems to be post-apocalyptic, so there's lots of stuff regarding... Okay, is it just locked? Okay, that's not it. There's lots of stuff regarding, like, nuclear fallout and stuff, and everything looks like it's all being destroyed. Now, one thing that seems like it sort of spoils the game is when I... Where am I going? When I saw the trailer, there was a lot of bodies rising up. Like some kind of ascension or whatever it's called. The rapture in it. When like all the bodies rise to heaven after the apocalypse. It's locked. Okay. So it seemed like that was happening. And that seems like it could be a bit later in the game. I don't know if that's going to spoil like an ending or just spoiling later in the game, or whether it's just not important. We'll see, I guess. For the moment, we're navigating darkness again. Let's see. Okay, that's in a different language, I'm not reading that. Back to navigating pitch black. I've been this way. This is what I meant before about this being incredibly stressful. Now imagine this with like a flashing red light where you can't actually see what's going on. And you can imagine how stressful it is. It's a bit too dark. And this dark section is way too long. Like the start of the game was quite open and quite bright. Whereas this is just the complete opposite. Everybody will leave. What we have to leap? Or reap. Carry the lettering. And now it just seems to have gone into some kind of dark space that I can't navigate particularly well. There we go, the flashing red lights. It was like that, but all over. I definitely think this underground section lasts a bit too long. The above ground stuff was actually alright for a walking simulator. But this stuff is quite stressful. But I'm not gonna lie, I get stressed out by like stuff being overly dark. Like, look at that. Pinpoint cameras. Oh, we have a knife. I'm not a big fan of like pinhole cameras like that. Pinhole flashlights rather, because that's not how flashlights work. If you go into a dark room and you shine a flashlight, there'll be a pinpoint, sure, that's really bright, but the rest will be lit, unless it's like a really big open area. But somewhere as small as this, it should pretty much all be lit to some extent. I could not leave. I'm leaving with a calm soul, pure heart, without malice. Sometimes things just have to be accepted because we can't influence them or change anything. It's easier than it sounds. The main thing is to set yourself up correctly. Okay, can I pick up the knife? No, I cannot. I feel like I want to be following the red light, but at the same time, I think it's just a distraction. See, I'm walking around in circles again. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the old labyrinth trick of following the left wall. Because otherwise I'm just going to be walking around in fucking circles. Maybe there's nothing more. Right. So we'll keep on following this left wall. See where we head up to. But yeah, in the other section you couldn't really do it because everything was pitch black, so you couldn't really fucking see anything. Right, this is a share. So, not in there. That's nothing. Is that new? Now this place is a home for hundreds of souls who found the rest. Oh, hang on. Hundreds of souls that found their rest? Well, I'm gonna try 638, which is the number of people that rose to Ascension. And I guess that clue was right. There we go. That wasn't too difficult of a puzzle. Get me the fuck out of here. Oh yes, thank goodness. Okay, I'm just going off the telephone. This annoys me as well. There's so many lockers like this. I mean, you see like photos and shit, but you can't really see all. There's never anything inside them, which is a little bit irritating. Anyway, one thing we did before we went into that basement area, inventory. Yeah. One thing we did is we went to the basement to turn on the power, because earlier on there was like some kind of arcade machine that needed power. So I'm guessing that's what I need to do. I almost forgot about it, to be honest. I had to have a little bit of a think before I started the stream about what my goal's gonna be. Oh. Yeah, and then I remembered about that machine. So we have to find that. I have absolutely no idea where it was though. I think it was on the ground floor, but it may not be. See, this part's alright, it's not too dark. There's some dark spots. Like here's dark, so you kind of need your light. And it's still a rubbish flashlight, but it's not too bad. Okay, that's locked, so we're not going there. As you've noticed, the music's pretty relaxing. I do quite like the music, although when it's like this in the open area, it can get a little bit too much from time to time. Like yesterday when I was getting lost, it was starting to do my head in a little bit, but it's alright. Might be upstairs. Oh no, is this it? There we go. This is what I'm talking about, so it should work now. Or not. Oh, I need to put money. I suppose. Damn it. Don't tell me. Sorry, I'm kind of looking over here. Yeah. I moved the camera before and it kind of fucked up the capturing card. So, I don't want to move it again, to be honest. I have no idea where the cat is. I don't see her. No, I don't think she's here. She didn't go up on the terrace with you, did she? Then money here. Say, I have to go find a fucking coin. Okay, let's... Well, I pressed that before and there didn't seem to be anything there. Kick this. You gonna give me a coin? No, can. Payphone maybe? They're not payphones. Oh, hang on. Money! I was thinking payphones, money. Yeah, I mentioned about that before, about it kind of making you dizzy. And it can be a little bit like that. I've sort of got used to it now, but it is It's not the best with the movement controls, and I think the jankiness sort of... There we go. Missed. Ah, I hate these damn machines. Is that okay? I want to say that's okay. What? That seems like it's too close. That looks alright. You're joking me? That looks alright, maybe. There we go. Bloody hell. Hate these machines. Okay, so that's that done now. Now, there we go. What is this box? No clue, I picked up something. Well, that was definitely something, I guess. Right, one thing I also picked up as well on the way was the map. Suppose I want to go to the lecture theatre. I've not been there. I did get a projector, which I still have in my... Yeah, I've still got in my inventory. So it looks like I might need to go to the lecture theatre in order to watch this film. I imagine that's just been more background information, but it's something to do, you know. Right, so second floor. Is this the second floor? I assume this is the second floor. Oh, lecture. There we go. I was kind of questioned because I know that America has their floors differently. I guess I need to find some keys. Where could I find keys? And what is that? That looks like a light switch or something. I have no fucking clue. What did I just pick up? Well, not just pick up. What did I get from that machine thing? I don't know if that X as well is going to be of use. Maybe that's guiding me in? Or maybe there's just another door. Okay, this is the starting area. This is where I started out before. Oof, got an itch on my leg. I will help you. Cheers, mate. So it looks like we need a key. Unless there is another entrance. No, those are just other doors. They don't lead anywhere. So it seems like we need to find some keys. Okay, one thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna. Oh, I don't remember where I came out. Where the fuck did I come out? Is it this building? Sorry, I've got an itchy foot. Now this isn't the building where I came out. This is the other building that I went in. So I've been in that building, and that's where I got the fuse, I want to say. Oh, I need to look for that broken lamp. That was near where I got him. So let's try and find that broken lamp and the broken chairs and shit like that. Must be around the other side. Oh, there we go. Okay, so this house is where I came out. So let's have a look around there. I repeat, I am not going back in the dark area. Look, that right off. But I'm going to go back to this section where I came out. Did I come out here? Yes, that's a telephone, so it's sealed out, so I can't go back in there. Let's see if I can find keys or something in this house. Because we turned on, thinking about it, we turned on the power, which allowed us to get the box, which did a thing, presumably. And, oh, presumably that would power up the projector too. So I'm guessing we wouldn't have had the keys anyway until recently. There was another strength suffering. Like, damn it, I opened the door for death to come. I just helped her a little bit. Maybe I thought, made the right decision. Maybe I'll go to hell. Okay. So I would imagine that the keys are maybe in this house. Just because progression-wise, I wouldn't be able to go anywhere else. Not Alex. Unless it wants me to find that note before it'll let me open the door. For reasons. Okay, I don't see anything else. I think that note was the only thing in here. Yeah. Damn it. Well, search the car. The car doesn't have anything. It looked like it had something in the back, like an oil canister. But we've already found and used the oil in an earlier part. We have a bin. Right, let's go upstairs. I'm not entirely sure what I'm looking for up here. Oh. There are some circles. Let's check in these rooms. But BK? I don't know, darling. Is it like a short one or is it a long one? Maybe 418752. There's a few different things I can think of. No sé. Hold on, I'll come in a minute. Right. Hold on, let me tell my wife the password. I will be back in 5 minutes. Right, let's resume. So yeah, we got to this door, and we can't seem to do anything. It seems to be locked. Yeah, there's a button to turn on the subtitles as well, which I forgot to do before. Hold on, let me just close the door. There's a bit of a cool breeze coming in. It's more like it. So yeah, the only thing I can think of is to just start looking for shit. Annoyingly. Oh, can. I don't know if the cans do anything. Do the cans do anything? Right, so before I went off, I had a look at that map to see whether or not there was something that I could find on the map. Because it does have some markers. So I'm on level 1. Stairs 1, stairs 2. So that's stairs 2. Which means that, like back here, there should be the telephones. Right, that's where I picked up the money. So we'll back off there. Now in front of administration, there appears to be a question mark. Okay, I'm guessing that's just about the photo. I'm guessing that's why there's a question mark there. Okay, where else is marked? So we've got security and then in the corner. So let's do this methodically, shall we? Right, so that seems to be that corner. So security is around here. We've got this little gap, and then here, and then the next corner. Oh, a set of keys. I guess using the map was helpful. Right, we've got some stairs up here, so let's see if those keys are for that door. They're not for that door. I just thought I'd try. Well, hey! And we are in. Progress! Right, so what are we doing in here? Aha! The lecture theatre. So now we're in the lecture theatre. We can. It remains to turn on electricity. Oh yeah, I forgot there's a little bit of English in this. I say English. It's not a Japanese game, it's a Russian game, I think. Whatever the Russian equivalent of English is. Strange, but every item that has been forgotten, a lost person, every word that has been scratched or shared might be a significant part of the history here. So there might be something to do with a chair. That one's damaged. There's a few of them that are damaged. Is there any significance to these chairs though? And will it help turn on the electricity? Which I do not think it will. Right. Do I even turn on the electricity in this room? The electricity should be on it. Oh, hang on. There's a fuse box there. What's all this shite? 888. Oh, that's probably linking to here. Aha, so that's that. That one was it in the box, presumably. So I'm guessing those represent fuses, and that this needs to go down and this needs to go up. So I'm guessing I've got to connect this to this. That would be my guess. Okay, so we can see that turning left. Is that what direction is that going in? Looks like it's going down. We probably want that to go up. Oh, hang on. Hang on a bit. That's going up. So we want that to go left then? Is that also going up? I think it is. That's also going left. So maybe do that left instead, and we'll go like this, and like this. Nah. Oh, I think we need both currents as well, so we need blue and red. Yeah, we want blue and red. So that has to be like that. And then that, it can be like that, or it can be like that. Well, that's not going anywhere. So that can't be that. So then that must go here. Okay, cool. So I'm guessing they're going to go in different directions. Okay, so that's going like there. That's going to send the red that way, and then the blue this way. And that one has no blue. Right, so that only sends this way, but then that's no good. Right, so we probably want the blue from this part, which would go here. And then like that maybe. And then, but that connects to... That can't be right. Well, that's blue connected. So now I need to make sure red is connected. So red goes both of these directions. Goes down. Maybe messing around with this. No, we can't mess around with that one. So that has to go across. Okay, we'll look it like that actually. I'm just looking in this close-up one because it's quite difficult to see. I think if I move this one, it's also going to move that, which we don't want. And if we move that, then it's going to block off the blue. Whoops. So I'm guessing we're going to connect this one, which will connect the red. Oh, did I do it? I did it. Cool. I was just playing around, but I did get it. Right. Awesome. So now we can access the projector. Woohoo! And it's working. Awesome. Progress. That's why I'm feeling progress. We'll demolish humanity. And we'll beat the game. Wars, conflicts, chasing new technologies. This is just going to explain about there being a nuclear thing, I assume. The willing of endless enrichment is our disease. Our arrogance. And faith in our omnipotence. Damn, this movie's slow. Will bring us to the logical end. I will say though, that for such a budget indie game, because it's quite a cheap one, it will be long. I'm still narrating, I suppose. But considering this is a pretty cheap indie game, the graphics are actually okay. I mean, they're not perfect, but they look alright. They're not too bad. I mean, let's have a look around. It's pretty decent. It's kind of solid. Oh, I pushed the bottle over? Nah. Oh, I missed the film? Don't say I've missed, like, the film by pushing the bottle over. I think I did. I think I missed, like, the point of the film, like the ending of it, just because I was trying to push that bottle over. Okay. Yeah, I think we got the idea. Nuclear war or something. Maybe this is a cult and they've nuked it. It's gotta be something like that. Anyway. I guess that was the film. Let's see if activating that power's done anything else. Was it darker? What? Okay, well that's saved. Oh, hello. A human being is a sentient being, but he does not belong to mankind. Raymond Allen. What TV's about? Sooner or later there's a time when it's only past and the future is in the back. Okay. He who does not value life does not deserve it. Leonardo da Vinci. Good old da Vinci. Fate of humanity is in the hands of humans. That's alright. So there's a TV around here. suppose me turning on the power has turned all these TVs on. But this isn't the same room. When we stop noticing other people, we'll disappear on the spot. There's a candle in that one. I was thinking, why does that one look different from the others? Oh, that means the floor. It's a bright light. Oh, so this is the thing from the trailer where everyone's rising up. Where am I? This isn't the same place I was at before. Look at this, this is a normal walking speed. Look how slow this fucking shit is. Fun. And this is me running. Nice effect of everyone lifting up. It's neat. And I keep getting trapped on like random rocks and stuff and just stopping. Oh, I'm getting lifted up as well. I guess me having the patience to find random shit around means I'm deserving of ascension. Okay, where am I after now? When people disappearing like that, this can't be the end of the game. It can't be the end of the game because I've only been playing it for like... Well, we've been playing it for about 15 minutes or so, plus 20 minutes yesterday. But then I also had that break and the start-up. It's been about an hour. This can't be the end. Too soon, surely. I mean, to be fair, I played short games on the stream. I'm kind of more surprised if it's the end, because this was in the trailers. And if so, then they've basically revealed, like, the whole story in the trailer. Which would kind of defeat the whole point of a walking simulator. There is something marvellous in deserted and ruined remnants of past civilization. This is an echo of our complex and complicated history. Okay. No, I can't move here. I thought I could control the camera or something, but this is a cutscene. Standing buildings of thriving in past humanity. I've seen. This is just a cutscene. This is the end, isn't it? This is the end. So the trailer I watched, which made me think, this is interesting. It basically reveals again. That's unfortunate.
Не смог отстоять свое право на жизнь.
Okay, and that is the game then. Right, what? Oh, I hate that capitalization. I mean, I understand it, because in this case the light is divine, and that's why it's capitalized. But it just looks so wrong. At least capitalize raise as well. Just to make it look sort of like a title. This game is a remake of the original Project The Light. Yeah, I thought so, because I remember seeing on Steam, as I mentioned before, that it seems to be called The Light Remake on there. So it's definitely the same game. I thought it was. So yeah, that was a game. That sure was a game. As I say, very clunky. It controls very clunkily, and it requires finding like a lot of stuff that isn't necessarily apparent. But I will say that the problem with finding like random... Can I move here? No. It was just not doing anything, so I just thought, can I move? So yeah, Like the clunkiness and the slow controls seems to be the problem. It's like finding just like random shit dotted about. I can't do anything. Can I just quit out? Is that it? I mean, I've seen the credits. I can't move. I can't do anything. Presumably, it's just a case of I just have to end. It showed the credits and the thanks, and there's just rustling leaves. But yeah, if it wasn't so slow, then finding like the random stuff probably won't be as much of an issue. But because you move like a fucking turtle, it kind of makes it quite annoying to play, to be honest. I think the general kind of idea behind it isn't too bad for like this kind of short experience. And if you like walking simulators, you might enjoy it. The sluggishness is definitely what holds it back for me though. The sluggishness makes it a real chore to get through. I mean, I'm not a massive fan of walking simulators anyway. Like the Stanley Parable, I sort of enjoyed, but only because I played it for free. I mean, if they released Stanley Parable, I probably would get it just to see all the endings. I think I saw most of them and then thought that's enough. But if it was available on the Switch for like a euro or something, I'd probably experience it again. Whereas this, I don't think I would. As I say, you kind of have to be into walking simulators anyway for this type of game because it's very narrative based and they're quite slow. But as well with this, it's slow to a fault, and the narrative was kind of spoiled in the trailers. So yeah, I think out of the Sometimes You games, this is probably one of my least favourite. I mean, they've had some strange experience games, like Need a Packet, for example, was a bit of an unusual game and odd, but it was sort of compelling as it went on because things just got weirder. Similarly, there was Norman's Great Illusion, which again was a very kind of more narrative focused, and that was certainly something which was an experience, and certainly something which people should experience like on the cheap because of what it is. But like this, even if it was on the cheap, I'd have to say you kind of have to like those kind of games. But anyway, if it looked of interest to you, then maybe give it a shot. I think the game's pretty cheap. I don't know how much it goes for. I think it's only like, I think I looked on the eShop and it's available to pre-order for like €4 or something, so it's not exactly an expensive experience if you want to give it a shot. But this is out on the 17th of March. Thanks again to Sometimes You for the key, and I look forward to playing more Sometimes You games this year. As I say, this probably wasn't one of my favourite, but it was certainly an experience. However, I'm interested to see what else they publish throughout the course this year. Like Devolver, they tend to opt for more interesting experiences. So anyway, thanks all for popping by, and I will see you next stream. Bye.